Star Trek Voyager actors Garrett Wang and Robert Duncan McNeill have recalled being body-shamed by the writers of the show and the costume department when they made the hit sci-fi series in the 1990s. On the space adventure show, 53-year-old Garrett played Ensign Harry Kim while 57-year-old Robert played Lieutenant Tom Harris across all 7 seasons between 1995 and 2001. The lads are currently reliving their time aboard the USS Voyager via their weekly podcast, The Delta Flyers, where they recount episodes and relive their experience filming and acting scenes. The boys have previously recalled there was a point in filming over the 7-season course of Voyager where they took advantage of craft services on set too much and gained weight, prompting the writers to make cheap comments about their changing waistlines in the show. Now the episode in question has been reached in their weekly recaps, with a Season 4 episode, titled Demon, containing damning lines about their characters. In scenes in the episode, Harry and Tom are on an alien planet wearing environmental space suits which get compromised and the pair find themselves struggling to walk before collapsing on the ground. As they physically support each other as they try to stagger to a space shuttle, Tom quips to Harry, "Have you put on weight?" And Harry snaps back, "You're just out of shape." Tom then says, "I'll make you a deal. You hold your breath until we get back to the shuttle, and I promise I'll start exercising every day." And then, just before they both collapse, Tom concedes, "You're right. I definitely need to get back in shape." In their recap, Garrett and Robert recall their shock at seeing the lines in their scripts, with Garrett declaring, "It was a razz on you and myself." The duo explained that even the costume department were dropping less than subtle hints that they thought the boys had gained too much weight. Robert admits, "It was a razz on both of us and it went on for a while. Like, getting in shape." Garrett says, "It did. But, my goodness, to have this in the script. And for us to be put on notice? We got the girdles in our trailer at the time and to be honest, I don't know Robbie, I put it on a couple of days but it was so restrictive, that I said screw it. I threw it. I didn't put it on. And every time camera was on, I sucked in my belly. Every time. I decided I'm just going to suck it in. I'm not going to use the girdle. So that's what I did." Robert jokes, "I love the girdle. I'll take the girdle every time." Garrett went on to explain how he felt compelled to change his physique following the scripted lines. He said, "This script was the reason I went to the gym. Reading this script I said, no. This is. You're not going to make any cracks at me in any future episodes." It was just weeks, several weeks of non-stop gym, every day, before or after work, it didn't matter. I was there. I knocked it off. Robert also admitted he struggled with his weight but turned to cycling to get himself on track. He said, "I went on and off. I was up and down on the show, for sure. It was a constant struggle, and depending on where I was at, I definitely got into spinning classes and cycling. I feel like that was later. Season 5 or 6 or even 7. I remember in terms of fitness, after Voyager finished and I was directing a lot back in North Carolina, I used to take my bicycle out there with me and I would do a lot of cycling in North Carolina. So I definitely got obsessed with cycling. I still am." He then suggested, "We should do that with a podcast. We should have a personal challenge right now. Let's go back to the cardio, buddy. We are committed in this new year to cardio and healthier eating and exercise and getting in shape."